welcome to another episode of the Adrienne Ross Show, where sports and culture connect. This video is dedicated to Kelsey Mitchell, who has earned All-WNBA first team. It's interesting to me because throughout 2025, when you hear people talking about Kelsey, you hear people say things like, she's finally getting the recognition she deserves. Kelsey's finally getting her flowers, as they like to say. Kelsey Mitchell is a bucket, and now everyone knows it. Put some respect on her name, finally. You hear all those things. And I'm like, why wasn't she having the respect on her name all along? It's not like she just started being a baller. She was a baller through college, and she's been with the Indiana Fever, and she's had to carry quite a load. Well, we'll get to more of that in a moment, but this 2025 season, people really begin to see what Kelsey could do, and she deserves those honors. I remember in Caitlin's rookie season, 2024 season, at first, CC fans some who just came into the league or came back to the league, as I did, we were like, man, it didn't seem to gel between the two of them. It seemed like Kelsey was doing too much. I'll put it like that. It seemed that way. But then when you realize her story of being with this team, being a scorer, and then being in a situation where she and Caitlin had to learn to play together, as the other players had to learn also how to play with Caitlin, we got to see what we ended up calling the best backcourt in the WNBA. And we saw the Indiana Fever say free agency priority number one is to bring Kelsey back. And many of us were saying, get her back, because C squared and Kelsey Mitchell had something going in that backcourt, and we really wanted to see more of that in 2025, but obviously injury did not allow that to happen. And so some people turned on Kelsey because I guess they thought when Caitlin got hurt, she was supposed to get in a fetal position and lie there and not try to ball out so her team could get as far as they could possibly get. She managed to carry that load. I'm convinced that she would rather have had her backcourt mate, because we know that she never had it as easy as she had until she didn't have it as easy before Caitlin Clark came, and then they meshed and the team began to mesh. But I just have a lot of respect for her game, her character, how much she reflects before she opens her mouth, how little she has to say. When some media person throws some weird question at her about her team, she's just like, that's what y'all say. We're in the locker room. We know what's up. And she just keeps it moving and moves all the way on the court where she balls out. She deserves respect for her character as well as her play. And when players in the WNBA are asked about who's the toughest person to guard in the WNBA, and you're going to hear Kelsey Mitchell. She's quick. She can take you off the dribble and get to the hole. She can step back and shoot the three. She's playing defense. She's playing, right? Like the season is still going on. But in 2025, she played defense. She had some of the toughest assignments, guarding some of the toughest players. And we didn't see as much of that from her defensive prowess in 2024. But Stephanie White said Indiana was like second to last in defense in 2024. And she said, we got to turn that around. We're not going to go to number one, but we got to be in the middle of the pack. And we saw Kelsey step up more in that regard. And for her, I just always feel like when you watch her play or when you hear her speak, she is very much still impacted by the death of her father. And I think that guides a lot of what she does on the court. As quiet as she does it, although her game is loud, she's playing for something bigger. She's obviously playing for her teammates and for herself, but she's definitely playing with the awareness of her father and all that he poured into her. And I just got to give her the shout out for that. We're going to get into some of the Indiana Fever's posts about about Kelsey and some of what her teammates had to say about her. And I also though want to go back to something that I had said, and that is, why is it that she was all of that beforehand, but now in 2025 we're hearing people say she's finally getting the recognition? I think Kelsey herself has told us that countless times. We heard Kelsey say, I got to give it up for C squared, because people are showing up because they love Caitlin Clark. And then by extension, we have come to love the Indiana Fever. And so Kelsey would talk about over and over again about how the stands were full, how people were watching on television, and she didn't have a problem, unlike some people in the league. She didn't have a problem saying, I got to give it up for C squared, because this has a lot to do with her. So when you're on a team that is losing all the years Kelsey was in the WNBA playing for the Indiana Fever, lots of losses. And when you're a great talent on a horrible team, a lot of times people just look the other way. And when you don't have, you don't have the eyeballs that Indiana has now, all of that worked together. Caitlin Clark bringing in fans who became Indiana Fever fans and Kelsey Mitchell fans. That's part of why people know Kelsey Mitchell's name. And of course, Kelsey Mitchell's team is winning, and that helps too. And Caitlin Clark being injured, Kelsey Mitchell had to do even more. So when you consider all of those things, people are like, oh my goodness, this woman is a baller. She's always been a baller. But all those things work together, and Kelsey's getting the attention that she deserves. So we're going to look at the Indiana Fever's X account first, at this cartoon-like image that tells a whole lot about Kelsey's season. The caption is Kelsey Mitchell on full display. Let's look at it closer. This graphic here has what Kelsey Mitchell has achieved this season. We'll start up here at the top right. First team All-WNBA. Then we have franchise single season scoring leader, 20.2 points per game. Two-time Eastern Conference Player of the Week. Her All-Star jersey. We've got down here the Stranger Things jersey, because you can't leave that out. Hey, what's up, Freddie? Right here. AP first team All-WNBA. And check this out. Number one in WNBA in three-pointers made, 111. And you've got other assorted things on basketball hoops, sneakers. But right here, we got cookies. And I don't know if the cookies are there because she likes cookies, or if it represents what we love to say in our live streams of the basketball games, meaning defense and steals. Maybe this has to do with her beefed up defense this season, but I don't know. But we still gonna say cookies. What's missing here though is the Commissioner's Cup. They need to add this, update that this graphic, please. So Kelsey Mitchell's accolades are huge. And another thing that's not on here is that she came in 5th in MVP voting. So yeah, she has gotten some recognition this season that she did not get in previous seasons. This is nearly 4 minutes of her teammates, coaches, just showing her love. So we're not going to play the whole thing, but I'll play a few of them for you. And then the link, of course, will be in the description of this video.
Kelsey, Kelsey, Kelsey. I don't think anybody is surprised. You are more than deserving. We love you so much. I'm so proud of you. I think this is the tip of the iceberg for you. There's so much more in your tank. And I'm just so proud to be right there by your side. Congratulations. Mwah. Love you.
Congrats, Kelsey. First team All-WNBA. I am so happy for you. I am so proud of you. You have worked your butt off and you deserve your flowers all the time. I'm so happy that you're receiving them. Congrats, Kels.
Kels, what's up? I just want to say congratulations for making the All-W team. That's a big accomplishment, and I'm so grateful that you was able to accomplish that. Keep working hard. I know all the hard work you put in this season. It was incredible. Be safe. I love you, and I'm proud of you. Congrats.
Kelsey, congratulations. First team All-WNBA. Truly nobody more deserving. It was incredible getting to watch you from the front row literally every single night. What you did for our team was just incredible. So couldn't be more happy for you. Couldn't be more lucky to be your teammate. And I hope it's that way for many more years to come. Proud of you.
Congratulations, Kelsey. First team All-WNBA. You deserve it. Well-earned honor. You put us on your back. You literally played until the wheels came off. We are so proud of you. So happy to be along for this part of your journey. Congratulations.
Hey, Kels. Congrats on first team All-W. So proud of you. Your hard work and dedication paid off this season. I know you've had to go through so much adversity and you've been able to fight through and get through on the other side. You grew your game, you grew the consistency of our team, you gave it your all out there, and really grateful to witness this journey. I know your dad would be so proud, your family and friends are proud, so just grateful to have this opportunity to yet again give you your flowers. Congrats, live it up.
I'm really glad we got to hear from Coach Karima Christmas because she mentioned that one person I mentioned earlier who means the most to Kelsey, who's obviously inextricably linked to her life, but also to her basketball career. And of course, that's her dad. And I'm glad Stephanie White was there as well with her comments because Kelsey told us not that long ago that her father was the only person who really believed in her until Stephanie White, and that Stephanie White also believed in her, and that means so much to her. So I'm glad I had both those comments along with some of the comments from her teammates. Couldn't do the whole thing. So of course the link again will be in the description of this video. Now I want to look at just a little bit of some of Kelsey in this 2025 season, which of course has come to a close. We'll go out with some footage of Kelsey. And it says her. Yeah, her. Congrats to Kelsey Mitchell on All-WNBA first team honors.
You know, she just loves this game. She just wants to play, so she's finally getting her flowers. You asked who's one of the toughest guards, who's one of the hardest guards to guard. She's definitely number one.
And we will look at just a little bit of this one. But the caption says, Kels, your flowers. A historic year 8 for Kelsey Mitchell included being an MVP finalist, All-WNBA first team, WNBA All-Star, leading the league in three-pointers made, 111, finishing second in total points scored, 890, and averaging a career best and franchise record 20.2 points per game. Here's a little bit.
Kelsey Mitchell's historic 2025 season wasn't just one of the best in the WNBA this year. It was one of the finest in the proud history of the Indiana Fever franchise.
I'm happy for Kelsey to be getting the recognition she deserves for her skill and her character. And as this 2025 season has now ended, I look forward to her being in an Indiana Fever jersey next season, and we will have prayerfully a healthy best backcourt in the WNBA again. But for now, as this 2025 season is over, congratulations to Kelsey, and of course, special congratulations for making All WNBA first team. You deserve to be honored. I'll catch you next time, everybody. God willing. God bless you abundantly.